I'll just turn this music off. There we go, as usual, I played the music too loud. If you're interested in the music that I'm playing at the start, it'd be good if I had no window capture going. Hello, I'll talk whilst I'm doing this. I hope you're all doing well today. As is usual, I talk about the weather for the first few minutes, so the weather is grey in Wales, and this is who the music is by, so if you're interested in the music, go check that out. Link's in the description. Yes, link is in the description. Yeah, the weather's been all grotty in Wales, like, I guess as usual, it's the summer, so what am I to expect in Wales, but I wish it wasn't, if I'm honest. So hopefully it'll get a little bit nicer at some point, but yeah, it's supposed to go grotty and then it's supposed to go really good. So I'm hoping, the long-term forecast says that mid-June, mid-July even, gosh, where did the month go? in mid-July. The weather should be nice, so we'll see how we go. Just to let you know, there's no video tonight. The thing is, the video, I wasn't vibing with the video, so there's no point releasing something that you're not vibing with. So I'd rather not release a video than release something that I'm just not feeling. Yeah, it's been a busy day today. I went to bed too late because I tried to sort out the script for yesterday's video, and I was up so late trying to sort it out, and it just wasn't happening. So I went to bed so late, and then I woke up really early because I had to sort out the quiz, because there's a quiz tonight, and I don't know, it just wasn't happening. So no, the quiz is fine, the video wasn't happening, which is fine. Do you know what? I'd rather not put out a video than put out a rubbish one, so yeah. The plan for the live stream this evening is going to be about an hour, and we're going to look at the travel news because there's some updates on the travel news. Sorry, I told you I was tired. We're going to look at the travel news. We're then going to play GeoGuessr, some really quick fire rounds of GeoGuessr, and then we're going to do the quiz. So the quiz will probably be about past:30ish, something like that. The live stream will probably run until about 7 because I've got dinner. At the moment, I came home from work. I had enough time to have a look just to sort of get the articles for the news section together. I know what I wanted to talk about, I just had to get the articles so they came up on the screen. I put some bread on to bake in the, I've got a bread machine, so that's on baking, ready for dinner, because we're going to have soup for dinner tonight. Very nice. Some more people joined the live stream, I just noticed. Hello, nice to see you, how are you doing? I'm just rambling at the moment, so you haven't missed much apart from I'm having soup and bread for dinner. But hello, it's nice to see you. Yeah, so we'll just get into the news then, I guess. Let's do it. Window capture, we're going. Say hello if you're in the live stream, by the way. Yeah, say hello so I know who's here. I would like to know. Oh look, it's me on the screen. Right, first one is... wrong one. This is what I wanted. I was looking at the not travel updates, I was looking at the news updates and this came up and I thought it'd be interesting. So, the UK's list of countries that people will be able to travel to and from without going into quarantine will be published this week. Transport Secretary Grant Shapps has confirmed. In a written statement, Mr. Shapps adds that travel corridors being considered are based on things such as the prevalence of the virus and the trajectory of the new cases in different countries. Hello, J3 Chillsounds, and hello, John Collins. Hello. Hello. I think Emma's supposed to be coming soon, but she's going to be a little bit late. Transport Secretary said the Foreign and Commonwealth Office will soon be given details on a review of its travel advice to citizens. The Travel Secretary... No, try again. Since March, that advice has been to avoid all non-essential travel abroad. As we reported over the weekend, this is the BBC by the way, it's thought that... Oh, sorry. It's because this is a live feed of news. As we reported over the weekend, it's thought that the list of travel corridors with the UK will include France, Spain, Greece, Italy, the Netherlands, Finland, Belgium, Turkey, Germany and Norway, but not Portugal or Sweden. Do you know what? I'm fine going to France, Spain, Greece, Italy, Netherlands, Finland, any of them. I'll go to any of them. Is there like any from that list that you'd rather go to like over another? Obviously, like I'd rather go to Greece. I would like to visit Italy again. I've been trying to like when I was in school, when I was in school, we used to speak English, but because we went to a Welsh school, we also taught Welsh. But because every school in the UK you get taught like a foreign language, they also taught us French, and I was not too bad, not too bad. So I've been like I don't know, trying to get good at French again, I guess. Sorry. So I've been using Duolingo, and I downloaded this ebook as well on Audible, and yeah, we're getting there. So I wouldn't mind going to France at some point when I get more confident with being able to speak French. Even though I went to France last year, I didn't speak that much French apart from like excusez-moi and merci and things like that. But yeah, maybe that would be fun. Yeah. The government previously said new rules will give people the opportunity for a foreign summer holiday, whilst also boosting the UK economy, but the relaxation depends on risks staying low. Costco stopped selling huge cakes. Alright. Lovely. Right. Bye that page. This is sort of a follow-up on what is an air bridge, basically. I can explain it if you're interested in what it is. They're called air bridges, they're called travel bubbles, they're called all sorts of things, but basically it's where one country, well, two countries basically, there's free travel between the two of them without quarantine. It's kind of like a mutual understanding that the people from the one country can come into the other country and not go into quarantine either way. Bye. Right, this is like the sad news that I saw, is that Greece is extending its travel ban on the UK. So the Greek government has extended a ban on direct flights arriving from Britain, pushing it back to July the 15th. Direct flights from Sweden have also been banned until this date. There were high hopes that summer holidays in Greece would be given green light this week, as government prepares to announce a list of airbridge countries in the coming days. Airbridges will effectively mean people can travel abroad again. Quarantine will be lifted for anyone arriving back from the UK from airbridge destinations, and the FCO travel ban will change. It's advised against over-essential travel since March. The government is expected blah 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 blah. Yeah, blah blah blah. We don't need to read the rest of that. Basically, it's the I can't go to Greece in the next 2 weeks. Not that I can afford to anyway, but not that we can go anywhere until I think it's the 4th in Wales. When can I go places? No, I lied, it's the 6th. We can't go anywhere until the 6th in Wales anyway. We're still under stay local order. Soon I can leave the 5-mile radius of my home. Next quick news is EasyJet, BA, Ryanair and Jet2 hand luggage rules could see flight costs soar for Britons. British holidaymakers are being urged by government to avoid taking hand luggage on flights and check them in instead. However, with many airlines charging checked luggage, it could see rising costs for travellers. How much will adding checked luggage with the UK Airlines cost? Basically what this, let me move this so it's not like men talking. Basically, the government is advising people that if they are going to be travelling, to travel with only luggage, checked in luggage and very minimal hand luggage. But obviously a lot of these budget airlines, you have to pay extra for checked baggage, so it's going to push up the costs of travelling if people are told that that's what they got to do. But at the same time, it's only advice. So I guess you don't have to listen to the government. If I'm honest, if I'm going on like a little weekend break, I'd be taking my backpack with me, and I wouldn't want to check it in because I'd be carrying camera equipment with me. So for me, travelling on for a weekend on a plane, I wouldn't want to check in my luggage anyway, so I don't know. I don't really understand the point of it, because if you check in luggage, isn't it going to be in contact with more people than if I just take a backpack with me? Because my backpack is just going to be with me. I put it in the overhead locker, I get to my destination, I take it back down again, put it on my back and leave. I don't know, seems simple to me, but I'm not the government, I don't understand things obviously. Last one. We talk a lot about airline travel because that's something that more interests me, but Saga Cruises will be starting voyages in November, which is interesting. The thing is, some countries have banned people from coming, cruise ships coming in for quite a while. I think Canada aren't letting people in until November anyway. I read it somewhere, I think it was on the FCO website. And then I'd like to go on this website sometimes and just read things. I find it really interesting. Entry requirements possibly? I think it was here. Here we go. Cruise ships with overnight accommodation allowed to carry more than 100 passengers are prohibited from operating in Canadian waters until the 31st of October 2020. Further information on COVID and blah blah blah. Yeah. So I don't know what it's like in other countries. I don't even know what it's like in Wales or England, but for some reason I know what it is in Canada. Hello Valentina, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I'm still stuck in Wales, but soon I'll be able to leave Wales and maybe I can come visit you in London. But at the moment I still can't leave Wales. We're still under, we can't go more than 5 miles from our home. And the pubs are going to be opening with you lot on the 6th. And, yeah. Right, that's the news anyway. News over. Who's interested in playing GeoGuessr? And we're going to be playing GeoGuessr for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. So basically how GeoGuessr works is it plops us on a map in the middle of somewhere. Wait a minute, that's the middle of London. Isn't that Buckingham Palace? Isn't that? That is literally Buckingham Palace. Like, fight me if I'm wrong, but don't you think? Isn't that alleyway? Not an alleyway. That long street down to Buckingham Palace. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. But that is a British sign. Look, Birdcage Walk, Spur, whatever. God, down the street. That's a Boris bike. We just passed some Boris bikes. And that is Buckingham Palace, isn't it? The Mall, that's it, the Mall. Right, okay, right, let's do a good guess then. That's weird, talking about London with Valentina, and the first place we get is London. Right, now I'm going to show my atrocious knowledge of, oh look, I found it. We were about here, weren't we? There's the Mall, there's the Palace. We were maybe about here. Let's go. I was 221 meters away. We were a little bit further up the street. I should have done it. We did good though. We did good. The Mal, yes, the Mal. Play next round. What is this? Looks like a goer. Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to guess anything from that? Right, what country do we think this is in? This could literally be anywhere in the world apart from this rain on the ground. Oh, what's that? Mountains. What are we thinking? What country? I don't know. That's a person. Do you think those are snowy mountains? I'm gonna say like the Ukraine. Okay, I was gonna go for Chile or somewhere like that. You can go for Ukraine. We'll go for... There's a lake there. Up here. Why not? Ready? Go! It was Alaska! It literally could have been anywhere in the world. It was so vague. It was so vague. How are you supposed to guess that? It's not even on a road. Tulik Lake. Well, there we go. Next round. Bikes. We're at a train station somewhere. Oh. Oh, this is awful. Where do we think we are? Let's just jump in. It looks like Italy. What's this sign? What writing is that? Keywords. Do you know what? I'm gonna Google it. Hungary. Right, let's go. I said Italy, so we're in Europe. Hungary. Whereabouts is this Heves place? It is around here. Sorry, I'm looking on... Do you know what? I'm just gonna go for... Here. Go! We gotta wait for the advert. Continue the game. Oh my god, what? What? It says it was up here. That is wrong. What? Why does it think that it's up the top of the world world where there's no land? Is there even land there? Not even land there. I have no idea. I think this is last but one. What country do you think we were in? Look at those trees. Australia? What's that say? Place. Alright, we're in a place. There's loads of signs here, but whether we've actually got, like, sea place. What country do you think it is? Answer in the chat. I'm veering towards Australia, but I wish that this wasn't so pixelated so I could see the signs. Like, what does that say? Atrocious. Oh my gosh. Should we go for Australia? And I don't know anywhere in Australia, so I'm gonna go for that. And we're gonna go South Africa. Well, there we go. I was in the right half of the world, and it's pretty much like straight across the earth from where I guessed, so I don't think that's bad at all. And what is this? So the back of some guy's boat, or woman's boat. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna go for Florida. Who's with me? After we've done this, we'll move on to the quiz. This is the last of the geo ones. Matthew's Food, welcome. If you want to take part in the quiz, have your pen and paper ready. Philippines, maybe? Because it kind of had a language, didn't it? On there. A language, well done, Philippines. We're gonna go for there. Guess. It was all the way over here. I swear this is broken. It's put me in the middle of the ocean again. Nah, I think you're wrong. I think it's broken today. View summary. Well, that was that. Hopefully you've all got your pen and your paper, and we're going to start on the quiz, and I'm going to move myself back into this corner. I swear this is broken. Not this. Not this, but that website is broken today. Anyway, let's oh look, it's me on the screen, and I'm on the screen, and I'm on the screen twice. What? Anyway, right, on to the quiz. Hopefully you've all got your pen and your papers. Let me know if you take your part in the quiz today. otherwise we'll just move on to it. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Right, if you're new to playing the quiz, I'm going to go through basically and say the questions. You can either come up with the answers in your head or whatever, or write them down. Don't write them in the chat though. Don't write your answer in the chat. If I've moved on from a question too quick, wait till the end and I'll go back to it, that's not a problem. But don't write your answer in the chat. That's basically the one main rule, is don't write your answer in the chat. When we go back through them then, I'll go back through them after. You can write your answers in the chat then if you want to, that you don't have to. But yeah. Let's just get into it. Question 1. That's the flag of a country. Which country is it the flag of? And I'll get some trivia for you. Interesting facts. Ooh. If you've been on the quiz before, this is a country that we've talked about before. It was the one with the floating post office. It's the wettest inhabited place on earth. Pardon me, I'll say that again without yawning. The wettest inhabited place in the earth. In the world, sorry. I was going to say in the earth. The idea of shampooing comes from this country. And it has the highest cricket ground in the world. So there we go. The highest cricket ground in the world can be found in this country. Question 2. Helsinki is the capital of which country? Another country I would like to go to. Never been there though. I've been quite close, I guess. Yeah. It's in Europe, by the way. I've been quite close to this country. I haven't actually ever been to this country. Can I remember what? Yeah. Let's have a look. We're getting some trivia for you. In 2012, a special dog pool opened its doors in the city. It's suited for both beginners and professional swimmers. A dog pool. The service was so popular that the tickets were sold out prior to the opening ceremony. Swimming lessons for puppies are especially popular. However, a visit to the dog pool isn't cheap. Half an hour costs 18 to 30 euros. Compare that to only 5 euros an adult would pay to enter a normal pool. Do you know what? We used to take our dog down the lake, and the lake is free. But then, to be fair, if you're living in the middle of a city, I guess there aren't so many lakes you can put your dog into. That wasn't really trivia that would help you. So this capital is the world's coldest capital, with a yearly average temperature not exceeding 0 degrees, and 51 days per year no sun can be seen in the sky. There are 120 rainy days in the capital each year. Oof. Question 3. Which country in Europe has the longest coastline? And I think that by the picture you can tell that it's one of the Scandinavian countries. So I'll give you that as your clue for this one. It's a Scandinavian country. So, which country in Europe has the longest coastline? Right, the emoji quiz. This one's a little bit different. It doesn't spell out the name of the country. The pictures are from what the country is famous for. So a country is famous for these things. What is the name of the country? There we go. We'll get there. If you're new in the live stream, by the way, I've just noticed that my viewers popped up. What we're doing at the moment is a quiz. You're welcome to join in. We're on question 4 at the moment. Don't say the answers in the chat though. Write them down on a piece of paper or remember them in your head what your answers were. But you're welcome to join in, that's not a problem. So this is question 4. What country is famous for those things that are on the screen? Question 5. Which airport is the busiest in the world? Is it Schiphol in Amsterdam, London Heathrow, or Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta? Schiphol? 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 Don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I've never been, so the one in Amsterdam, the one in Heathrow, the one in London, or the one in Atlanta. Which one is the world's busiest airport? And it's busiest by passenger numbers and by aeroplanes coming in and out as well. Question 6. The Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of which country? I'll give you a clue. I can't stop yawning. That isn't the clue. The clue is it's in the southern hemisphere. It is not in Europe. The Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of which country? Question 7. I'm covering not very well. I'm getting worse at these. Famous landmark or famous natural landmark, I guess. What's the name of the famous natural landmark that I'm covering? I will give you bonus points if you know the name of the province / county / state that it's in, depending on what country it's in. And you'll get a point for knowing what country it is as well. So essentially this question is worth 3 points. The name of the place, the name of the whatever it is, the name of the county, province, state, province, area, whatever, and the name of the country. So this quiz is going to be out of 12. Question 8. This is the outline of a state in America. What state is it the outline of? Sometimes we have Americans in the chat, so I thought that it'd be cool to do one that's more sort of relevant for them, I guess. Not that I know if there's any in the chat today, but I don't know. And that photo behind is of this state as well. Let me see if I can get some trivia for you. I am getting hungry if I am honest. Goodness me, I should have eaten before I did this live stream. To be fair, I should have gone to bed for 5 hours before I did this live stream. I am hungry and I am tired. It's known as the Lone Star State. Six nations have ruled over this state. And this state is larger than any European country. So it's a large state. Oh, Dr. Pepper was invented there. And it has 139 tornadoes on average a year. Well, there we go. There's that. Question 9. Another poor attempt at covering up something, but that's an airline. What's the name of the airline? And I don't know, I seem to be getting the thing is though, how do you cover it up? It's hard for me to like cover. I'm trying to see if I can get my head big enough that it's hard to know like how to cover it, like, you know, I can't do that, can I? So anyway, what airline is that? I'm going on holiday. Who am I going on holiday with? Emma! Woo! Nice to see you. You missed all the questions. I can go through them super quick so that you can answer them. I'm on question 9 if you want to join in. But I can like literally just fly through them if you want to see them quickly. And question 10. The stroopwafel originated in which country? And you know what? This looks amazing. It's caramel and wafer, kind of smushed. I hope you enjoyed your dinner, if that's the reason why you were late to the live stream. But nice to see you. Yeah. So the stroopwafel originated in which country? Sorry, I just realised that I went quiet for an age. I'm sorry. Right, any questions that a quick run through? Okay, that's fine. We'll do a quick run through. Question 1, what flag is that? Does anybody want to see another question for a little bit longer? Because I'm going to do a super quick run through for Emma to see. She's literally getting about 20 seconds a question. And I will time it. Next question. Helsinki is the capital of which country? You've got 15 seconds left. We went back to the river we found yesterday to test the action cam again in the water. Oh, very nice. Lovely. Question 3. Which country in Europe has the longest coastline? You've got 15 seconds. And plus, it's good for other people to see the questions as well. And I'm guessing the people who are in the chat, they don't mind us doing this quickly. Question 4. Those emojis are things that a country's famous for. What's the name of the country? Next one. Which airport is the busiest in the world? Schiphol, Heathrow, or Hartsfield, Jackson, Atlanta? So Amsterdam, London, Atlanta. Which one do you think's the busiest? You've got 5 seconds. The Great Barrier Reef is off the coast of which country? You've got 15 seconds to answer. 5 seconds. Question 7. I'm covering a natural place. What's the name of the place? You get another. It's worth 3 points, so you get 1 point for the name of the place, 1 point for the county, state, province, whatever it's in, and 1 point for the name of the country that it's in. So you got 3 points on this one. So I'll give you another 15 seconds to write it all down. And I can't even remember when I said I'd give you 15 seconds. You got 5 seconds left. There we go. Question 8. That's the outline of a state. What state is it in America? It's the state is, I've still got the stuff up here, larger than any European country. 139 tornadoes on average per year. Dr. Pepper was invented here. 6 nations ruled over the state. That's an airline that I'm flying on holiday with. What's the name of the airline? And last question, the stroopwafel originated in which country? Any other questions that people want me to go back over a little bit longer, or are we happy to go through the answers now? Cool, right. I wonder what the airline is, lol. Lol. Right, so first country, first answer is India. It was where the Taj Mahal was last week. Hawaii. Emma is Hawaii. Helsinki is in Finland. Can't believe that they have, like, there's a capital city that doesn't have any light for a few days of the year. No sunshine even. Question 3. Which country in Europe has the longest coastline? Norway. I've been to Norway. I went on a ferry from Newcastle to Bergen and Stavanger, and it was actually really good. And I would go back again on the ferry, but it doesn't run anymore from what I can tell. It was run with DFDS, not DFS, not the furniture company, but DFDS. Question 4. What country is this? The answer is Canada. Canada, because there's hockey stick and maple stick, hockey stick, maple leaf, and a tree, a fir tree. And do you know what? There are so many of those trees, literally everywhere. If you've ever been, I know that at least 3 of you in the chat have been, but they are everywhere. Question 5. Which airport is the busiest in the world? And this answer may surprise you. It surprised me, if I'm honest. It's Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta. And I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting Schiphol or somewhere to come out. I'm trying to find the information that I found about it, so read it out to you. Here we go. List of busiest airports by passenger traffic. So Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta is number 1. Beijing, number 2. Los Angeles. Number 4, Dubai. Number 5, Tokyo. Number 6, O'Hare International in Chicago. Number 7 is London Heathrow. And Schiphol is number 12. Dallas Fort Worth is 10. Hartsfield is the busiest. Was it the busiest in 2018? It was the busiest in 2017. It was the busiest in 2016. I find it crazy. It's because it's just in Atlanta, Georgia. You put Amsterdam. To be fair, I probably would have too. Question 6. Great Barrier Reef. Where is it? It is in Australia, mate. That was a very bad accent. Was it even an accent? I don't even think. I think it was so bad it didn't even come across as a bad accent. Oh. Yeah, Australia. I'd like to go there one day. Australia, Great Barrier Reef, somewhere. Right, my face is covering something. What is it covering? It is covering... Remember, you get 3 points for this. Grand Canyon National Park, Arizona, USA. So it's the Grand Canyon. You don't have to say National Park, you can just put down Grand Canyon. I'm kind enough. To be fair, I barely covered the photo, so that's only I covered a tiny bit. I'd like to go one day though. I think it'd be fun. Fun? Yeah, fun. Number 8. What is the outline of this state? We've flown over this a few times. We have flown over the Grand Canyon, and to be fair, I've also flown over this state. And the state was Texas. I know that we've definitely flown over the Grand Canyon, and I know that I have definitely flown over Texas. I don't know if... I don't think you would have them. Anyway. Texas. Answers in the chat. What's the name of this airline? I have flown with them twice. Yeah. I enjoy flying with them. I've heard that they're supposed to be one of the worst airlines in the world, which was surprising, because I think they're really good. I'm typing to try and find where they are. Somebody said possibly the worst airline in the world. Here we go. Best and worst airlines in the world. Airlines best to worst. TUI's number 10. I don't know where it's number 10 in. Oh, I don't know. I give up. Anyway, yes, you were right. The airline was TUI. Where were you going to go over Texas? I was going to Cancun in Mexico. From Vancouver. Victoria? From Canada. West coast of Canada to Cancun. The stroopwafel originated in which country? And the answer is the Netherlands. Thank you very much. That's the end of the quiz. Do your sums. Tell me how you did. Emma got at least 1 right. And she got at least 1 wrong. So let me know how you lot did. The rest of you. You wouldn't fly over Texas to go to Mexico? Yeah, because we went... Cancun's on the west coast. West coast, east coast. I'm sure we flew over Texas. Vancouver to Cancun. Well, it's showing me the route of driving. And to drive there, you can drive through Texas. So if you imagine you're flying, you'd fly not far off the route that you're driving for a bit, but you'd kind of come along this route, and then when you kind of join with Texas, this kind of junction, you fly over the Gulf of Mexico. If that makes sense? East coast of Mexico. Yeah, east coast of Mexico. So you kind of come down, you go, I think we flew Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, Oklahoma, Texas, and then over the Gulf to Cancun. Ah yes, I am right. You made me doubt my own life. You got 11 out of 12. Very good. Emma got 7 and John Collins got 10. Oh, Jay's Free Chill Sounds, winner again. You got that one wrong. That's fine. It was kind of a sneaky one. Yeah. But yeah, okay, well done. I wouldn't have when I went to Mexico. No, you wouldn't have, because you would have gone... Have I still got... Yeah, I'm still screen sharing. So you would have come down through Oregon, either over Nevada, possibly California or Arizona, and then down. You would have kind of followed the route of the... It doesn't help if I was in the way. How long was my flight to Cancun? I don't know, about... I can't remember, like 8 hours? Flight from Vancouver to Cancun. We'll have a look. That's what Google's for. 7 hours 49 minutes, and that says 9 hours, and that says 6 hours. I don't know. Somewhere between 6 and 8 hours, from where I can remember. But I was... Can't see. There we go. I moved myself. From... I was quite young. How old was I? Like 14 when I went to Cancun? 12? 14? Somewhere in that age bracket. You went to Baja California Sur. You want to go to Baja California Sur. Okay. Let's have a look at it then. Baja California Sur. Oh, very nice. Very pretty. Look at that one. This one says there are 11 reasons why you should backpack through Baja California. So, is this the one that's the island that is off California? It's in Mexico. Okay, it's in Mexico. I've been here. Tijuana. Yeah. Looks very nice though. There are loads of places I want to go to. Do you know, because of lockdown and stuff, Eamon and Beck went to... Oh, okay, I remember them saying something about an island and something about California. So I'm guessing they were talking about that possibly. I can only sort of half remember because you were listening to it or listening to the video whilst I was working. Yeah. So there's loads of places I want to go, but what we've been doing recently is because the likelihood of us being able to travel, it's looking more positive, but I'm not going to rely on it. We've been looking at more places around like Britain that would be fun to travel. Because there's a lot of Britain that I haven't properly seen, and the problem I've got is I'm in like the mindset of Wales. Oh, it's boring, isn't it? Oh, it's just full of castles and like rubbish stuff. Like it's just like hills and castles. But the thing is, it's the hills are beautiful and there are mountains and there's like cliffs in the ocean and there are like loads of nature walks and stuff. And I'm trying to appreciate Wales a little bit more. So when we can travel more, I'd like to visit Wales more, and I think it'd be fun for people to see like that Wales isn't just boring rain. It's actually like, you know, not boring rain. It rains a lot, don't get me wrong, but yeah, there's more to Wales than just like boring castles. And you know, I know some people don't find castles boring, but some people do. I don't. I think they're cool, but I am biased. I am Welsh. But you know, when you live in a place, you think that the place that you live is boring and rubbish, And because I've been like thinking about filming videos in Wales, there's that cool waterfall in mid Wales. There we go then. Because you live there, you're used to the area, so you're like, oh well, it's just rubbish, isn't it? It's boring, terrible. It's like you think about where I live. Emma would say that the village I live in is rubbish, but I don't think it's that bad. But then people have like holiday homes in the village that I live in, and there are like Airbnbs in the village that I live in, and people come on holiday here in my village, which I'm like, oh yeah, I guess is alright. But the truth is, like, the views are beautiful, and there's a cycle path that comes back and forth, and there's a few ruffians, but isn't there everywhere? So, like, I guess it's just a case of seeing places from a different perspective, not just sort of going, oh, boring. Yeah. So that's, when we're allowed to travel, there'll probably be more videos in the UK for a bit, but I think that'll be fun because other people from other countries want to come to the UK. Just because I don't necessarily, I want to go to other countries, but other countries people want to come here, so like it'd be fun for other people to see what this country's like, I guess, from a person who actually lives here. So if I make videos about it, I know a little bit more, I guess, about the area because I'm from here. Anyway, I think the cat's meowing outside. It's coming up to 7 o'clock. I want to have my dinner soon. I'm assuming that a few of you also want to have your dinner soon, so I'm not going to keep you much longer. There's no video tonight. Basically, I was writing the script and I just wasn't vibing with it. Sometimes you just do something and you're like, not really vibing, so I don't know, I didn't vibe with it, so it's not coming out, and that's that, pretty much. I tried to write it, I got like I got pretty much finished the script, but I'm just not vibing with it, so we'll see. I'm going to work on it a little bit more, and maybe it'll come out Friday. Maybe it won't. Maybe a different video will come out Friday, but a video will be out on Friday. Also, if you're interested, every Wednesday or Thursday, we put out an IGTV on Instagram. They're basically short form videos. Quantity over quality, yeah. Quality over quantity. There we go. I got it right that time. Yes, quality over quantity. To be fair, we're going to be putting out like one video on IGTV anyway, and on Instagram, and a video out on Friday. So there's still 2 videos coming out this week. So like you're not being deprived of my face. it's still gonna be there. Yeah. Also, me and Em are experimenting with TikTok and seeing whether it's worth our time. So if you are on TikTok, I'm Awkwardly Kim Travel on TikTok as well, so go follow me, and if I recognise you, I'll follow you back. Yeah, and live stream 2 times. At some point, or some weeks, I'm going to have to cut down to 1 live stream, and it'll probably be moved to a Wednesday. It'll be when I'm travelling, but we'll sort that out in the future. For now, this week, we're at least going to be doing 2. Next week, I don't know what I'm doing, so we'll see. Am I going away? I'm going away at some point in the next few weeks. Is that next weekend? I don't know. It is. So this week, we're doing 2 live streams. Next week, it's going to be 1 live stream on Wednesday, because I'm going away. And I'll talk about it on Friday. So if you want to find out where I'm going next week, maybe I'll talk about it more on Friday. But for now, I'm going to go away because my stomach is making so much noise and I am so hungry. The 11th, yeah. But, yeah. have a good, it was nice to see you all. Thank you all for joining in on the quiz. As always, it's always lovely to have you all here, and I'll see you on Friday or Wednesday IGTV. Have a good night. There's the music. There we go. Have a good night. Bye.